Okay, today's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I'm getting this rototiller ready for a job this week. It's been quite a while since I've used this rototiller for anything. This rototiller itself has some pretty low hours, but it's been spending most of its time stored outside under a tarp. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and grease all the zerks that I can, and get it hooked up to the tractor and get it ready for the work I have this week. Comes off pretty easy. Picking at it's tedious. I'm going to do this differently. Oh. This tab here is a little bent. I'm going to straighten that out. All right, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm seeing that there's some stuff tangled on this, so let me get some wire cutters and a box knife and get that junk off of it. Yeah, there's tie wire of some sort wrapped around this. Might not even need a clipper. Oh, that comes out pretty easy. Dogs are helping. Are you helping? Are you being helpful? All right, well, that's good. Get the grease gun. Well, I need to go get a couple tubes of grease. I'm out. Did that backwards. But that doesn't fit. Yeah, I've been having problems with these grease guns where the end on these doesn't fit in the tube, and the plunger doesn't fit through the metal part, so I gotta cut the metal part off every time. What's even the point? There we go. I even have that, but it doesn't work. Yep, it's working. I don't know how much it takes. These plastic slip guards always have a hole so you can get to the grease fittings inside. That'll do. Greased very nicely. Also, trying a different setting on my camera, my phone. This go around, I'm trying to film on cinematic mode and see if that works a little better for filming. Because I noticed with some of the video editing, when I'm editing and it gets over to YouTube, it kind of just, it's an interesting thing. So I'm trying this. I think I'm also filming on 4K mode now rather than just 1080p. So if this is looking better or worse, I guess I'll know. And it's going to turn out how it turns out. So the last time I tried to hook this up, the PTO was really stiff and wouldn't extend very well. So I'm going to try to break this loose. See if maybe the greasing helped it a little bit. But by pulling on it, this thing should be able to extend. So might have to get crafty and tug on this with a machine. Yeah. It should just move on its own. It shouldn't be stuck. I'm gonna pick up a couple pieces of garbage and then I'm gonna get creative here. Okie dokie. after giving it a good tug with the tractor and it not budging at all. Watch a video. I'm gonna get some rust penetrant here at the local Ace Hardware. So I bought some PB Blaster according to the internet. Google told me this is a superior product than WD-40. So I bought this. Ooh. Ow. Just ran my leg right into that hook. Oh, that's gonna bruise. Let's do some from the other side. Well, that didn't work. I've used the whole bottle. All right, well, I don't really like the fact that I'm pulling on the front of the truck, so I'm actually going to hook it around that tree there. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm gonna grease the absolute hell out of that before I put it in. That should be plenty. Give you a little better look at that. That's what the inside looks like. I just put a bunch of grease in it, so it looks a little sloppy in there, but trying to make sure the grease is on everything. Well, we got that fixed. Now I'm just gonna move it somewhere more flat and hook it up. Okay, this is where the fun begins. I think that one should be scooted over. Yeah, 19 fits. Now, I always think it makes sense to get some grease on these pins because you might pivot and twist and all that stuff. So I'm going to put some grease in the holes, and when the pins go through them, they'll be greased up. A little bit in there. Perfect. Scoot that back just a smidge. Oh, shoot. Hammer. Nice. Now that the PTO is free, it should go right on. There's not a lot of room to operate here. Switch sides here. Oh man. Oh, that PTO is going to be a pain in the butt. Now, I wonder if I need to extend that out. I'm gonna extend that out so it leans away. Because that PTO, it's too tight to go on. I took that off so I can actually get the PTO on. Let's move this up and out of my face. All over me. God darn it. Oh. Well, it's definitely broken loose now. Yeah. Doesn't help. Everything is so greasy right now. I'm gonna try to wipe some things down. I can't hang on to it. Good old trusty flashlight. That's a little better. Oh, I know what the problem is. I got my trusty flashlight. Let's try to get this PTO on. I think the PTO has to go on first. There we go. Jesus Christ, that was a pain in the ass. Do this for like the 5th time. Oh, crap. All right. That was not very painful. As you can see, it's dark now. But at least the tractor has some headlights. Oh yeah, that's towed up nicely. All right, next step is probably going to be in the morning, but get those tightened up because it flops too much side to side. It hits the tires, and I don't want that. Okie dokie, it's the next morning, and it's kind of chilly. It's about 39 degrees right now. But this is that little bit that I rototilled up just to test to make sure the PTO was hooked up right. I only spent about 5 or 10 seconds doing it, but yeah, that works pretty good. So the one thing that I need to fix on this right now, these arms, they're kind of floppy, so they flop out and they hit the tires. I hit the tires a few times last night in just a couple minutes that I moved this, so I'm going to mess with the tension on those tensioners. Jesus. This is literally hitting the tire. Yeah, we don't want that. How does that work? I gotta take that off. Yeah, they're both the same. That's a stupid design. You would think these would both be opposite threads, so when you spin one way, it tightens both. No, that's not how this works. So, just in case I wasn't able to film that very well, you have 2 sets of threads here. I tightened this down to the bolt, but then I took more of the other side. When I started working with it, I thought they were both right-handed threads, which I thought was a dumb design. Turns out these are actually left-handed threads. Just my brain wasn't registering that. So you should essentially be able to spin this and tighten this together to keep it from flopping that way. But instead I went the hard way and I took it off here and then twisted everything. I need to take the slack out of this side because it's still hitting the tire on that side. Yeah, just because there's not a lot of room to work, I'm gonna do this the same way. Okay, so now that me and the wiener dogs have gotten all this work done, I'm going to wrap up for today. Well, this video ended up being way more than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to put away the tools, and then in the next video is when you're going to see me take this out onto a job. If you stuck around for the chaos that was cleaning this up and putting it on for the first time in years, I hope you enjoyed. Follow along, watch me struggle. As always, work hard or go home.